Howdy, y'all. I'm Adam, the Renaissance Nerd. I've been commenting lately on how it is very obvious that the MCU is in decline. The choices they make in terms of heroes to push, stories to tell, scenarios to play out, it all reeks of a lack of commitment to what fans really want to see. How to connect to a fan, how to connect to the desire for entertainment and to see something cool, something that'll take us away, something that'll allow us to escape. Hence the term escapism entertainment. What Disney Marvel, the MCU, really intends is more agenda entertainment. And in a very uh, uh, descriptive term, cookie cutter entertainment. Because they simply take the same shape and apply it to every single product that they do now. There's no ingenuity. There's no spark of life, of creative fire in any of this. Yet, it's very easy to see that there is still hunger out there to tell a good superhero story. We may be in the throes of superhero fatigue, but there still are a few moments left, it seems, where we're going to be like, okay, I'm interested in this. Just the other day, they released the trailer for Sylvester Stallone's new hero movie, Samaritan. I've been hearing about this, and I haven't been paying much attention to it because I am on superhero apathy mode. I don't really care anymore. But I happened to catch it, the trailer, this morning, for one reason or another. And I gotta say, looks interesting. Now, this is not a breakdown of the Samaritan trailer, but we are going to let it roll for a moment as we have a little talk here. Because what we have here, in no volume, because there's a song that plays through it that I'm going to claim for, what we have here, though, is a story of a hero who faded away. Something happened in his past, and he decided to hang up, in this case, his armor, while the city he lives in is just completely going to hell. But he's become apathetic to it because he sees no hope. Now, what we're going to have here is a story of hope and faith, it seems, where a young boy is going to re-inspire him to do his job again, to be a hero. It's ground level. It looks like it's filled with practical special effects. Probably a little CGI in here and there, but it looks like it's going to be practical effects heavy. Something that doesn't ruin the suspension of disbelief, create the uncanny valley. So what we're going to see here is a story we can all get behind. A story we can get behind where a kid finds a hero and a hero finds himself again. That's not what MCU's given us anymore. The MCU is just giving us one agenda-driven narrative, cookie-cutter story with a hero that nobody cares about after another. And then they announce that here we're going to put in people who don't know how to tell these stories all over again. Remember Shang-Chi? Oh, it's so great. Oh, it's the greatest Marvel movie I've seen since the last Marvel movie. That's where this started. That's where that meme started. It's so great. It's so awesome. Well, it broke even just barely. If it made money, it made $10. It realistically was a failure, a flop. And this is the man they had in charge of it. This dude right here. Destin Daniel Cretton. Cretton. Kind of fitting, I guess. He has now been put in charge of the next Avengers movie. We ask this question. Why? Why? Because he'll do whatever Kevin Feige and Big Daddy Disney tell him to do. Because this is the results when you put this man in charge of a movie, an MCU movie. You get failure. Because this is what he's done with his career for the past 20 years. A whole lot of nothing. This is director stuff, producer, writer. I'll show it on the writer credits. All the same stuff here. That's why I don't have it up. It's all the same stuff. But look, he's done a whole lot of nothing. Except The biggest thing he did was Shang-Chi, and he gets a Shang-Chi sequel, which doesn't even have a release date yet. But he's been given the reins of an Avengers movie. Now, I've said previously in the past couple of days that I don't think the MCU has enough gas to get to an Avengers movie because this is who they think. This is where the show's like, oh, looks like Shang-Chi and Captain Marvel are going to have big roles in Avengers Kang Dynasty. That's why I brought up Samaritan. What we have here is a street level hero we can all seemingly all be able to get behind, of a story we can wrap our head around and not feel like it's unbelievable. Their stories were completely unbelievable. They were trash stories. And we're supposed to get behind them for an Avengers movie. Remember, here's our Avengers lineup coming up. Black Captain America Falcon, Shang-Chi, flat-ass wood plank Larson. Add in maybe a She-Hulk here and there. Or who else is out there? Maybe a Doctor Strange. Maybe a Kate Bishop or two. An America Chavez. This is your Avengers lineup coming in. And these two are going to be center stage, possibly. This has heart. This has heart right here. This shows no heart. And that's why it seemingly is a lot easier to connect to this movie. And why I think it might be a good movie. I'll check it out now. Now I'm going to check it out because the trailer has done what a trailer is supposed to do. It's earned my interest. Kevin Feige admits Phase 4 is a mess. Yeah, congratulations. Something we've been saying for 2-3 years now. That Phase 4, the MCU Phase 4, was a disaster. But no, the stands were saying how great it was. Well, stands, what are you going to do now when Kevin Feige says it was a mess? And Kevin Feige admits that it really wasn't that great. What are you going to do now? You going to go back and say we were right for telling you the story narrative was jumbled? The overall arc of everybody has emotional damage fifis was wrong? That the desecration of one character after another, the tearing apart using Loki of the meaning behind Phases 1 through 3, that we said that was bad and it ruined it all, made it a mess. You're going to say we were right? No, of course you're not, because you're going to have selective memory. The MCU doesn't care about a fun product. They don't care about entertainment. They care about pushing a message, because the message was all they pushed in Phase 4. That's why there was no cohesive story being told. And how they are now randomly deciding to call the whole thing the Multiverse Saga. Because now they're going to keep pushing that lame, tired story arc. Excuse me. This is not fun. That's why the Samaritan looks like a better superhero story, because it's keeping it grounded. Now, I'm not usually a fan of street level stories, but this looks like something I can actually understand. Don't have to hurt my brain to fill in the logic holes that most MCU movies deliver now. And it looks like it's been written and created by people who care about telling a story. With the upcoming She-Hulk TV show, She-Hulk took inspiration from Phoebe Waller-Bridge's Fleabag. Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Remember Phoebe Waller-Bridge? L337. We all hate her. She's a feminazi. She's a crazy feminist. And that's what's influenced She-Hulk. All these examples show you Marvel, Disney, MCU, they don't care about telling good stories. Good stories to entertain. Everything is agenda with them. Everything is a narrative meant to put down all that was good and normal in the past to push a far left Marxist agenda. Intersectional feminism, wokeism, it's all the same bag of crap. The Samaritan looks like it's going to do something that Marvel, with all its hundreds of millions of dollars invested in each movie, cannot do. It looks like it's going to tell a story of an actual hero filled with hope and faith. Hope and faith, guys. Hope and faith that we're winning. And then a movie like this, if it does do well, will prove the point that a simple story will outshine anything that people like this can even hope to manage to create. All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube, where I'm here to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about whiny SJW and Stan Fifis. Hit the notification button, share my videos if you like what I'm preaching, and by all means, leave a comment. Love to hear from you guys, whether you agree with me or not, because you guys are real. Stans and SJWs, they're fake. I don't care what they think, because 201, they're cowards behind keyboards. But I do enjoy triggering them, and as always, I hope this video triggers them mightily. Thank you again for watching this video. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at therentnerd@gmail.com. That email's for channel business only, so I check it on a daily basis. Also, you can find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can find me at Rumble and Odyssey, The Renaissance Nerd. Thank you again. See you next time.